This happens to be another project or restoration which I do sometimes. This happens to be a Philips Z1018 model, very popular in the mid, early year 2000, which this was produced. Regarding the models which were produced in the past, from 2000 onwards, they're produced in China. Well, mostly are produced in China now. And it has a more reliable tape mechanism. So it hasn't got one of those so-called gears which are made in a certain plastic, which in time disintegrates. This is got one of those, well, if it's got one of those cheap mechanisms, it's reliable. CD radio works. It looks a bit dirty. The only thing is, you're going to have to change the belts on this thing. Also, when you try it, you can hear the motor running. That means it's working, despite you don't see the thingy bobs going around. There's obviously if it's liquefied or snap the belts. That's only when one opens one of these things up to have a good old look inside. And it's got a dent on one of those speaker grills. It's horrible, that is. I think you can bang that out somehow. That'd be okay. Good old cleaning, good old restoration. This will be good as new. Radio works, CD works is the most important. The only thing he's got an issue, technically speaking, it's got the so-called tape deck. Classical on these any stereo, where it's ran out a few years ago. Obviously, in time it wears and tears, and obviously the expansion due to humidity and heat, basically variations in temperatures. Good old clean up, probably even good old respray here and there. And well, first thing is I'm gonna have to clean up and do a bit of you know, what you would call it, technical shoots, repairs, and it'll be working, fully working. For the rest, it's not that bad. There's probably this horrible yellow thing, a bit dirty as you can see, but they're reliable, they're workable. Well, if it's made in China, or all stereos even now are all made in China. After the year 2000s and early 90s, they moved their production, like everyone, in China. And obviously, probably it's manufactured under a name, and the same model is probably rebranded in another country or in that region. But in Asian region, Philips here you can find. The only thing is the voltage is different. This is 220, and over it's 110. Let's see how it will come out like.